Hi, Miss Moonlight. I guess it's just Miss Moonlight and Moonbeam. I don't know. If anyone's here, welcome. I know Eliza and FG said they were going to come, but... Hello. I feel weird now. I thought it'd be better in the dark, but I don't know. I did a little thing. Hopefully you'll see Beastie. I don't know if she'll come, but... Nightbot made it. Well, that's good. At least Nightbot made it. I thought for members I would do like more like a real reading than just the 4 cards. Yeah. And if anyone had suggestions about videos and stuff like that, then what you would like to see. A background looks beautiful. Nice. Yeah, I keep changing it because I get bored, but keep trying to figure out the vibe that I want to go for. I want it to look fairy. So, you know, fairies are half demons and half angels. So trying to make it like dark and not dark, but I don't know. It's a work in progress, I guess. Very fae energy? Yeah. I guess it's kind of awkward without a lot of people. I don't know what to do. Do you have some questions, Miss Moonlight? Or Moonbeam? Moonbeam says give him a minute. I also thought members could pick which deck they wanted me to use since there's less and I have, I don't know, that too. Rest of the week. I guess Moonbeam doesn't like members night. I was kind of hoping not to have Nightbot on members live streams, but hi Cameron. But Ronnie, I think everybody will be confused about not using Nightbot. Cameron got to go to his first YouTube in-person thingy in Toronto, so that was exciting. I can go ahead now, Miss Moonlight's reading? Okay. I thought I was waiting for something. I don't know what I was waiting for. So the rest of the week for Miss Moonlight, I guess switch to screens. You just can't see the kitty this way, but Sarah painted me something, so I'm using it for the cards. My daughter. That is exciting, yeah. They spoiled him, they gave him lots of food. What does Miss Moonlight need to know for the rest of the week? What does Miss Moonlight need to know for the rest of the week? What does Miss Moonlight need to know for the rest of the week? I've been learning how to do those astrology charts, so I was thinking of like doing readings based on different parts of the charts of different signs. I don't know. It's very interesting. For the rest of the week for Miss Moonlight, rest of the week of for Miss Moonlight. What is the rest of the week? Eight of Swords. Queen of Swords. For the Eight of Swords. Let's see. We got the 5 cards here. For the Eight of Swords, I do feel like there's going to be some sort of, I don't know, but you know, the Eight of Swords is Jupiter, so Jupiter is good luck, and that sort of energy, learning something, growth. But because of the Eight of Swords, I don't know if it's just things are going to change and just kind of like resisting some changes that may be happening earlier in the week. Monday, I don't want to say specifically which day or the beginning, but today's Monday, right? So I guess that wouldn't count unless it does. I don't know. I feel so weird with just one person. I don't feel rushed, and I feel like I should, but anyways. The Eight of Swords or the Queen of Swords, I do feel there's going to be some sort of thing that is more about you relying on your experience and intellect rather than your emotions, and keeping your emotions out of decisions that you're making moving forward, especially with the Knight of Wands, who really wants to move fast. So I don't know if someone's going to be like trying to influence your energy by making you do things or making you feel rushed into doing something or deciding on something, unless you have to decide on something quickly. Then I could feel like that would be a challenge as well, but we can clarify on that. There's also the Three of Pentacles. So I do feel like there's going to be like somebody else in your energy, like working together or trying to persuade your energy this week or the rest of the week. For the King of Cups too. Let's see, what is this decision for Miss Moonlight? How is she going to deal with this person coming into her energy? Yeah, I've been practicing and I've been doing it to people that I know, and they're always surprised that how right it is for them. So I don't know if it's just because I know them or I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. But there were some things that I did not know about them that were there that they said was right. The devil energy. Someone may make some moves on you, those sensual pleasure things, you know? The devil's in the dark, though. Two of Cups? I was just going to say that, and the Two of Cups comes out. Someone's going to try to make moves on you this week. Flirt with you, maybe. Knight of Wands, a hot, fiery, passionate energy. With the devil and the Two of Cups, a good connection. You know, the Two of Cups is also like making some choices and decisions, but it's also kind of like that balance of those choices and decisions. Let's see, what else can we get from Miss Moonlight with the Three of Pentacles and the King of Cups? Give you some grounding, earthy energy that's emotional. Let's see. The Sun, a missed opportunity, maybe? Seven of Pentacles. The Sun in the dark. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is generally like procrastinating and not being able to finish what you started or having some unfinished business. I can feel that sense of, you know, when you feel rushed sometimes, it makes you want to go slower. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Does that mean they will be less devilish? If it's in the dark, maybe. Right? Maybe, I guess for sensual pleasures, you'd want them to be in the light, to be more of that, right? Paperwork. Oh, man. I think Cameron is talking to somebody else. I can hear him. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but yeah, I can pull a card for you to see what messages can what's her name? Frida. What kind of messages can Frida give to Miss Moonlight? What kind of messages can Frida give to Miss Moonlight about this week. Make a journal of your creative destiny. A very beautiful, intricate picture of your dreams. It says to write a journal about this devilish guy or person that wants to come into your life, make a connection with you. I'm feeling with the Sun and the Seven of Pentacles, they're probably not a good opportunity, but you know, might be worth to try it out. Nice manifest. You've been pacing yourself? Oh man. You can hear him? Yeah. He does talk really loud. Yes, I turned the light off because I thought it would be more, I don't know, something. I've been doing more of the, like, your astrology chart more than, like, your natal chart. I find that the astronomy is so fascinating. For Moonbeam, general reading. If you have another question, Miss Moonlight, I could try that too. General reading for Moonbeam. What does Moonbeam need to know? What does Moonbeam need to know? Ooh, the High Priestess, the Lovers. I feel like I know where this is going, but no. For the High Priestess, in the dark, I do feel like there's an energy of you not trusting your intuition as much as maybe you should be, or that you say you do. Because the Lovers is also in the dark, so kind of like having a crossroads between making a decision moving forward, or the lack of intimacy in your life right now. For the Nine of Swords, can represent some good things coming, but it's also about like releasing that anxiety and worries and fears in order to embrace the good things that the nines generally bring, as well as the Eight of Swords, having that like letting go of those fears of restricting yourself and being more open. Eight of Swords also represents no sex life. Too funny. For the Knight of Wands, I do feel like you do want to be the Knight of Wands and take action. The hot, fiery, passionate energy wants to come through. Maybe you have some big ideas. Our ideas are bigger than you. You're laughing? Yeah. Oh, since the surgery, I still have 3 more weeks before, you know, before I'm fully functional. What does the Eight of Swords represents? No sex life. Get planning those ideas. Let's just clarify what the Knight of Wands is. What this hot, fiery, passionate, big ideas are, besides planning that. Could be, woo, all the cards went flying. I lost some. It's probably the ones that want to come through. Hi Eliza, how are you? I'm glad you made it. Let's see. Ooh, the Two of Pentacles with the World. So I guess your plans or whatever action you're planning on taking will come through for you. You know, the Two of Pentacles, things coming together. If you prioritize and time manage properly and all that sort of thing, the world, your ideas will come to completion. So, woo. Yeah, so welcome to the first members ever live. I'm a little bit, I don't know. Maybe I should have been a little bit more prepared, but I don't know. I guess Cameron. Moonbeam, get on it. For Cameron, general reading for Cameron, general reading for Cameron, and then we'll do Eliza. 1. There we go. Oh, I forgot to ask. Oh yeah, just a general reading. I was thinking that there was a question, but then I forgot what I was doing. General reading. So this is what came out, Cameron. Ace of Cups. I feel like you are resisting a new beginning that wants to come through. So I don't know if it's about you changing something up or what this is, or maybe a beginning that you are putting into place is going to be delayed. You have the 7 of Cups in the light, so maybe there's some confusion about how to get this started. I also feel the sense of you having some choices between offers or opportunities and feeling a little overwhelmed about it. You have the Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles. So I do feel like whatever it is, you're going to be able to commit to it. You're going to be able to make some money off of it. So I'm guessing this has to do with your YouTube. 10 of Pentacles, having that committed to your job, your work kind of situation. With the 8 of Pentacles as well, having that motivation, that extra energy, that raw communication. I don't know if it's raw communication with your managers or with Moonbeam about taking this action. And then you also have the Queen of Pentacles in the dark. So I do feel like the Queen of Pentacles in the dark, there might be some hesitation or like procrastinating with some things that you should be doing towards your work. That maybe there's some areas that are lacking a little bit of progress. But let's see what the Queen of Pentacles is saying for you, Cameron. Ooh, the 7 of Cups is in the dark. You had the 7 of Cups here in the, okay, it was in light, now it's in the dark. So I don't know if it's about procrastinating, and 5 of Cups is like something that'll be emotional for you. The 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands, I was like having that celebration, things coming together for you, being able to look ahead and having excitement. We'll clarify on what the, clarify what the 5 of Cups is saying. The 5 of Cups can be about some changes and challenges, and wishing you did something differently than what you have been doing. That could be a little bit confusing as well. The 5 of Wands. So I do feel there's going to be some changes and challenges coming up for you, Cameron. That's what I got. If you're watching this, it's too late to get a membership? Oh man. That sucks. Maybe it takes 3 weeks for Nightbot. Oh, it's not too late. Okay, I read that wrong. Not too late. I have a bad habit of doing that. Every time, even when I'm reading, I always skip words. I skip all the small words. I'm really bad for that. Timestamps. Nightbot is working a little bit, I guess. So for Eliza, okay, Eliza, what was your question? Current thoughts and feelings of P towards me, please. Okay, so what are the current thoughts and feelings of P towards Eliza? What are the thoughts and feelings of P towards Eliza? What are thoughts and feelings of P towards Eliza? Maybe we should try the other ones. They're more romantic romantic-y? I don't know. I guess that's not really a word. What are the thoughts and feelings of P towards Eliza? Somehow a vampire card got mixed up in here. Maybe I should keep it in case it was meant for you, Eliza. The vampire card was speaking in the Light Shears deck. Didn't even realize I was missing it. For Eliza, what are P's thoughts and feelings towards Eliza? Ooh. For the Page of Cups, I do feel like people want to communicate with you. For sure. Maybe express their feelings towards you, or they're thinking about expressing their feelings to you. Yeah, the Page of Cups too. I also feel this energy of them like really being in tune with their intuition and emotions and that sort of thing. But I also feel they're kind of like lacking a little bit of focus and clarity about how to go about doing that. With the Seven of Cups too, just having a little bit of confusion about what exactly they really want versus fully expressing their feelings. There is a Queen of Wands in the dark too. So I do feel like they want to have that hot, fiery, passionate energy, or they feel like you are the Queen of Wands, but they may be seeing you as being someone who's stubborn. Yeah. There is a Two of Wands in the light, so I do feel like there's also that them trying to figure out what their future plans are and how to move forward with those future plans and being more... No chat 2 days now? Yeah, I feel like they're kind of like thinking about it, but they're kind of like confused about how to do so and what exactly they want to tell you, because I feel like they're kind of like struggling with figuring you out for some reason with the Queen of Wands being in the dark. So I don't know if they want to ask you more questions or get more clarity about where you stand versus them, because I feel like there's some sort of confusion there. And with the Two of Wands being in the light too, it's kind of like having that, they want to plan ahead. They want to have a good vision of what their future looks like with you, but they're a little bit held back, and they're kind of like resisting any changes that are supposed to be happening. So I'm just going to clarify on what this all means. What does the Queen of Wands in the reverse represent? The Sun. So I feel like they're worried that they're going to miss an opportunity with you, but at the same time, with the Three of Cups, they want to have that celebration. They want to have that connection. They want to have that good time. Justice. Justice is in the dark. What kind of connection does he want from me? We can go with that as well. Take out more cards. Just in the dark, I just feel it's kind of like them having an imbalance with what they think and what they want and how they feel and how to go about doing it is what it seems. That's not from a deck that I have out, so we'll put that over there. Let's see. What kind of connection does P want with Eliza? What kind of connection does P want with Eliza? What kind of connection does P want with Eliza? The Sun, an opportunity. The Hierophant, they still have lots they need to learn more about you. I don't know if it's about your faith and spirituality or just about you in general. And then the Ten of Wands is in the dark. So I don't know if they're worried about other things or the responsibilities that they have going on and where you fit in or where their time fits in with that. You started to like him. The Page of Swords. Page of Swords is also about communication. So I do feel like he's confused about whether or not you do like him and you are interested in him. But I feel like he does feel like there's a lot he still needs to learn about you. I feel like he does want the opportunity to learn more about you, but I feel like he's not really going to go too fast with taking actions towards you and like dating, you know? Because he had the Page of Cups before, and that's kind of like being friends first and then turning into love. Yeah. It's kind of the energy I'm still getting with the Page of Swords, like wanting to have that intellectual, you know, that conversation about where your mindset is at rather than your feelings. I feel like that is what they're more interested in right now. Do you know what his zodiac sign is, Eliza? Yeah, I feel like he's interested, but he's like not gonna rush into anything. He's gonna take things slow, it seems. But you know, after this conversation, it may speed things up a little bit. I don't know. You're welcome, Eliza. Do you want an oracle card reading? Or no. Sure? Which one? I have angel cards out. I have the fairy cards out. I think I have all the oracles out. I have the angels, the fairy. I've been trying to figure out how to use the fae to connect with the angels. It's a work in progress. We also have Frida and the witch ones, the moon ones. I guess. See, my members get more options. Is what I'm trying to do. And then the moon ones. I pick for you? Okay, let's see. Let's see what the Fae have to say. We'll do the Fae with the angels to see if they match up. We'll do a test to see if the Fae and the angels are going to match up for us. What does the Fae have to say for Eliza? You like the moon ones because of the backs? Yeah, I like the backs of the moons too. What does the Fae have to say for Eliza? Then we'll see if these ones match up. What does the angels have to say for Eliza through the Fae's energy? Ooh, this one wanted to come out. It kind of jumped out. So we'll see if they matched up. It says temperance. Are you in denial about unhealthy habits? Perhaps one of that makes you feel guilty. This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation. Whatever it's, guys. And then from the angels it says, your approach to life is an effective mix of both practicality and imagination. Your mind is starring with creative ideas, and you have the organization skills to manifest them to life. I am displeased. And it's the number 31, if that means anything to you. You're looking at this card? Yeah. I'm not quite sure how they go together, but you know, temptations and manifesting what you want kind of works out. Number 31, yeah, I'm not quite sure what that means. We're gonna have to learn those angel numbers. I haven't learned that yet. I know 3 is about next steps, relationships, beginnings of success, and that sort of thing. And 1 is like a new beginning, potential, opportunity, being inspired, something new. So I don't know if it works like that, but that's what I got. Do you guys have any video ideas? I know I did love readings last week. I was thinking about doing money or career readings this week. It's just been really busy this week. I've been taking care of my uncle. So that's taking up a lot of my time. Oh yeah, if Miss Moonlight or anyone has any questions. Next time I'll be prepared. Maybe I'll do like, I don't know, more of a theme of something to go with. Eliza or Miss Moonlight, do you have any ideas for a theme for next Members Monday? I thought I would do this every second Monday. I don't know how often I should do Members Mondays. It's been fun. Yeah, I thought like with members only, then you can ask as many questions, because in the chat people like ask multiple questions all the time, and then I feel bad that because I want to answer all their questions, but then there's so many other people on the list, I feel like I have to rush through everybody. Ronnie wants a moon reading, or Moonbeam wants a moon reading. What does the moon have to say to Moonbeam? What does the moon, Mama Moon, have to say to Moonbeam? Ooh, you got two. They got thrown out. It says, believe in the impossible. Once in a blue moon. It says, luck is on your side for once. The person on your mind is a rare find. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. The situation is unlikely to repeat itself. And then it also says, work through your fears. There was a card about that when I did your reading a little while ago at the beginning. Yeah, it says have some sexy time. Move on from jealousy. Watch you are not being obsessive. Could you be paranoid? And make an investment. Poor Moonbeam's not having any sexy time. I feel like the cards are just taunting him now. For Eliza, what to come next week? For Eliza, what's to come for Eliza next? What's coming towards Eliza next week? 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 Oh, there you go. The Magician is in the dark. Let's pull out one more. One more. What is the theme for next week? What is the theme for next week for Eliza? That's too many cards. What is the theme for Eliza next week? What is the theme for Eliza next week? What is the theme for Eliza next week? The Nine of Wands is going to be emotional for sure. But the Nine of Wands is also about like being resilient and having courage to do whatever it is you're meant to do next week. The Magician is in the dark, so I don't know if you need to work on being more confident and more self-assured about what's coming for you next week, because Magician is in the dark, and that usually means that you're not being as determined or as confident as you should be moving forward. You also have the Knight of Wands, so you feel the hot, fiery, passionate energy, wanting to come through, having those big ambitions, those big ideas, and wanting more out of something, and finding your determination to get things done. You also have the Knight of Swords, so I do think you're going to be taking action, or someone's going to take action towards you. For sure. I feel like there's some sort of really ambitious, adventurous thing that wants to come through with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles too, like getting things done, getting on top of things, feeling independent, maybe even getting out and treating yourself, or just having a good time in general. I feel like you're going to be learning something as well with the owl here. I just feel the sense of you raising the standards for yourself, and that's going to create some happiness and calmness for you. That is what I got. Others are watching? Awesome. Yeah, if anybody wants to join, there is the join thing in the for the chat, and if anyone has any member ideas or suggestions about how to make this better, or how often you want these Members Mondays, my plan so far was every second week. I'm going to try to make some members only videos too once I get to know the members a little bit and what they kind of like want out of videos and that sort of thing. The card is saying do the work, invest in love. Aww. From Miss Moonlight. Put a description of perks in the membership category. Okay, yeah, I thought that we did that already. Maybe it's written in the wrong spot. Because I think right now I have Members Monday live streams. And members get to see all the videos first. And I'm working on members only videos. How many questions? I think how many questions will determine how many members come on each Monday. Because like tonight there's not a lot of people, so I could do a lot more questions. If, you know, one Monday come on, there's like 20 members, then I think we'll still have time compared to like a free reading. But we'll see. Miss Moonlight says that she sees it. I was going to do a members only chat on Discord, but Moonbeam's afraid that that is too difficult for people, because it's difficult for me too. I have a hard time navigating Discord myself, so I'm trying to think of something else to replace that idea. Oh, you see it now? No, that's okay. That's no problem. YouTube is weird. I found like YouTube used to be easier before, but since they did all these new changes because they want everybody to watch YouTube on their phones instead of other devices, because they were trying to compete with TikTok, it's like messing everything up. Yeah, keep Discord simple. Discord's not simple. But, yeah. Yeah, it's a bit confusing. And I'm not good at starting the conversation. I'm good if the conversation's already started to finish. But I feel like some people come on Discord and they're probably like me and they don't know how to start a conversation. That's my bad. I have to get better at that. Yeah, a lot of people don't use Discord. I think it's just maybe the age of people who watch me. Because, like, other people I know, they definitely use Discord. It's more of a gamer thing, maybe. Cameron has, like, thousands of people on his Discord every day. Maybe it's just a gamer's thing. I don't know. I know some of the big tarot readers, like Cancer Moons and stuff like that, they use Discord. Or they used to. I think Cancer Moons has moved on to a actual website. But that's where they were when I first started watching them. Cameron's a rock star. He is so good. I did his birth chart, and every single thing in his birth chart has like made him for what he does. The entertainer, the comedian, the all of that. Eliza, if you have any more questions, you can go ahead, or anyone. I guess FG got busy tonight for his question. Not really a specific book. I have this app that I've been reading, and just kind of like reading different planets on my own and what each planet represents in general, going with what each thing is, like what your sun sign's supposed to represent versus what the spiritual meaning of that planet means, and like just trying to use the astrology of each zodiac sign, because each sign represents different things. So I'm mostly like, that's why I said I'm doing more like the astrology charts rather than like the birth natal charts, because mine's more based on the actual planets and the representations versus what the signs mean. Like, I'm a Taurus sun, but I'm really close to a Gemini, so I'm kind of like a Gemini Taurus cusp. So I go based on that for my sun sign energy and what that represents. And then with the moon, I'm an Aries moon, so it's like, what does the Aries moon represent in general and that sort of thing. Situation of P's life in general. Do you know his zodiac sign, Eliza, or his birthday? Or is this just somebody new? Cancer? Okay, Cancer. Cancers can be highly intuitive when they want to be. They generally like family life. They generally like to stay home, or like to do, they rather do activities at home than out in public. They don't like any kind of criticism about anybody in their family, especially their mothers. Yeah. Cancers can make themselves feel at home anywhere, though. They're kind of like that crab in that way, where they carry their home on their like the crab carries their home on their backs. Cancers are kind of like that, but they prefer to be home. Let's see. July 20th. July 20th is July 20th, yeah, it's on the cusp of a Leo. Okay, so Leo, that would change a lot if he's a Cancer Leo. Then he would be wanting to have all the action, but at home. So Cameron likes, like my son, he likes all the attention on him, even though he's a Leo, not a Cancer. But he has a lot of those Cancer, Pisces, water signs in his chart. So he likes to be home, but he still likes all the attention on him. Yeah, the Cancers are generally the homebodies who like to either work from home, or not really work from home, but they like to do like hobbies at home. Like, they rather stay home and paint or something rather than go out and play golf with other people. I don't know. It's kind of that thing. So let's see, what is the situation of Pete in general, being a Cancer Leo cusp? Being a Cancer Leo cusp, what is P's reaction of being at home? What's their home life situation? It did say they had a lot of extra responsibilities. Ooh. There's your Leo energy right there. King of Pentacles. Alright, so the Fool is in the dark, so it's kind of like hesitating with starting a new journey, a new beginning, a new start of anything right now. And that's kind of typical for a Cancer. They can hesitate in starting something new. There is the Hermit in the dark. So I do feel like whatever's going on with this P person, they're starting to get out of their shell. They're starting to want to get out and explore new things. I don't know if they've been healing from a past relationship or just the other responsibilities that they had going on, but I feel like they are gaining their strength, or they have already, and I feel like that will help them to be more productive and more confident in making those decisions moving forward, especially towards you. The King of Pentacles does represent that his work or his financial situation is very important to them, and you know, being a Cancer, especially Cancer, Leo, cusp, home and family life is extremely important, so they'd probably put their family first in any situation. You do have the Queen of Swords in the dark as well. So I also feel this energy of them, even though they are very independent and that sort of thing, they kind of like to rely on other people with the Queen of Swords being in the dark, and they kind of like look for other people to confirm that what they're thinking is what they're thinking. They may also be avoiding to express their feelings. Some Cancers are like that as well. They're not, you know, they have feelings, they don't really like to express them. They don't want to tell you how they're feeling because they are very intuitive, so they're never quite sure if it's their own feelings that they're feeling or if it's your feelings that they're feeling, so sometimes they just rather not say anything. And I feel like that energy is coming through as well. But let's see what else we can get for P and their situation. What exactly is P's situation with their home life? Well, because of his birthday being July 20th and being so close to August 20th or August 22nd, it makes him a cusp. So cusp means that sometimes you lean towards your sun sign, which you tend to lean on your sun sign a little bit more than your cusp sign. But in certain situations, you can lean on your cusp sign. So he'd lean on his Leo sign, depending what the situation is. So he may lean towards his Leo sign when he's out in public rather than at home. But at home, he's not really a Leo. He's more of a Cancer because that's his natural personality. Like if you know his MC sign or his rising sign, that's exactly what you see, but that's not who he truly is. That's just what other people see until they really get to know the person. Yeah, he's not talking much. Okay, yeah. Cancers are like that sometimes, though. Sometimes it's hard to get to know them. But Cancers and Leos can be like really, really, really passionate. Like, you know, in other departments, if you can get close to their heart, then, you know, it may take some time. It may, like I said, Cancers tend to like to be friends first and lovers how things go. So maybe try to be more friendly rather than more like you want to be with them romantically. It may be helpful depending, you know, all Leos and Cancers and all that are different, right? So he may not be like that at all, but the Temperance is in the dark. So I do feel like he is struggling with finding some balance. I like how this one says, part man, part woman, all angel. 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the land. So I don't know if that's explaining how he is right now in the current energy. His temperance, like his alignment's a little off for what he's thinking, how he's feeling. The other reading kind of said that too. He had the 6 of Wands in the dark. So I just feel like he's trying to like get that hang of dealing with his personal things and dealing with everything else, and kind of like not wanting to reveal too much of himself or reveal too much of his personal life right now. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups earlier was in the dark. He wants intimate? Oh man, yeah. Cancers are all about that, so are Leos, you know. I see. If anybody is watching, I don't even know if other people can watch. I don't know if anybody's watching. You can join if you like. I will be doing it tomorrow. Well, tomorrow is like free readings, like for anybody, and Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah. Cancer being the crab, they can also be crabby, you know? Interesting. I find astrology is so interesting, especially how your whole life, or like your whole not your whole life, but your whole personality is like decided for you when you're born. And sometimes I wonder, like, for people, if their personalities don't match up to who they were, if it was because they were like suddenly born too soon. You know, like if you have an accident or something where they have to take the baby out right away, I wonder if that affects what you're supposed to be. I don't know. Because like my daughter, she's like Capricorn, but she was supposed to be born on January 1st, but so like if you go by that date, it seems more of her personality than what she is, if that makes any sense. It's so weird. So I was wondering. Your birthday is February 27th. February 27th. February 27th. February 27th is a Pisces. So you're also highly intuitive, Eliza. Oh man. If you're a Pisces and he is a Cancer, the two of you will be extremely intuitive of each other's energies. So that could cause problems on its own. It does tend to work out well if you're able to both manage your intuitive abilities and not call each other out when it's not needed. You know what I mean? Like if you're feeling not in the mood for anything and not really wanting to say anything, and if he's constantly calling you out or you're doing the same thing, I can see how it could cause an issue. But yeah, those are both very intuitive, like almost like psychic level, or that is awesome. Yeah, February 27th is a Pisces. Pisces are extremely intuitive. They are also like creative, emotional. Where is it, Pisces? You're pretty good at being alone, enjoy sleeping, romance, music, being by the water. Very compassionate, enjoy spiritualism, spiritual themes, that sort of thing, gentle. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Yeah, I find astrology is like so fascinating, but I try to go with more realistic. Like I kind of try to combine astronomy with astrology rather than astrology fantasy, if that makes any sense, because there's like a difference between astrologists. There's like different types. So, like, if you see one astrologist and you see another, they might give you different readings based on what type they are. Kind of like tarot readers in general. You know, some do add in the astrology with their tarots, which I've been trying to learn how to do, is add more astrology into my readings. Where others just read the cards as they are, or there's other tarot readers that just use their intuition and don't have any idea what the meanings of the actual cards are, and they just go with what they feel. So there's all different kinds. Very correct. Yeah, and Pisces too. For the not so nice ones, it's like overly trusting, is desires to escape reality. That's what catches you when you get into trouble with things. You're going to do a divan. Different readers, different styles. Yeah, it all depends what the reader is. Like, if you watch Scott, or what's his name? I forget his channel's name. I forget Scott's channel's name. He is like highly intuitive. I feel like he reads the cards very intuitively rather than being focused on what the meanings of the cards actually are or adding any type of astrology into it. Then there's like other ones who are like, then there's other ones that try to be everything in one that are also confusing. Like they want to be European, they want to be Egyptian, they want to be Celtic, and they try to put it all into one reading, and then it's kind of very confusing. Sometimes you go there. Yeah. I feel like I don't trust my own intuition enough to rely on it completely. Then there's like Hershey, who is very, you know, connects with the spirits very easily. I can connect with the spirits, but only when they choose to come forward. They don't always come when I ask them to, though. You know, they have a mind of their own. Oh, a deacon walk. I see. Not 100% sure what that is, but I have heard that before. Eliza, if you want to email me, I can send you the astrology of your chart, if you like. Or any of the members who are listening, if there is any. That's all why you always go here. Aw, I appreciate you, Eliza. Yeah, you like that? You can find my email, I think, in my description or my about page. If you email me, I have a few questions, and then I can send you the astrology charts that I've been doing. It's interesting to learn about yourself. I don't know. I find it is. Because when you know about yourself, I feel like it's easier to make decisions because you know that you're being a certain way because, you know, you can blame Mars or you can blame Jupiter. You have something to blame for your characteristics. No problem. I'm having fun doing it, and the more I do it for people, I will get better at it, right? So if you don't mind me to practice on you, yeah. Scott's Scorpio. That's what his channel's name is. I watch Ali too. She's a really big one. She doesn't do any lives or anything. You can't ask her questions or anything. She just does videos. She's pretty accurate too, for my readings anyway. Well, for the Taurus readings that I watch on her, she is. Just blame Nightbot. Okay, no problem. You're welcome, Miss Moonlight. If you have any other questions or anything, or oh yeah, Nightbot. Miss Moonlight is Nightbot's favorite, is what I was trying to say. Yeah, I think if nobody has any more readings, you can probably close it. I kind of thought we wouldn't be here longer than an hour. But yeah, I'm gonna work on more member things to do. Videos or shorts or something. Yeah, Miss Moonlight too, if you don't mind me practicing on you, you can send me a message as well on Discord or email, whatever. I'll be busy for 2 hours on here? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like Moonbeam has more confidence in this than I do. We will see. Yeah. Cameron was telling me earlier that I didn't advertise it enough. I'm like, I know, Miss Moonlight already told me that. Maybe that's it too. I do need to be busy to keep me out of trouble, that's for sure. Right now I feel like I'm a little bit too busy. I wish I was a little bit less busy. You know, if I could just be like, you know, Snow White and have all the pets, you know, do the house cleaning for me, then I'd have more time. Yeah, I'm sure. I know it's about being consistent. The last couple months, I need to work on being more consistent. It's a work in progress. Have a good night, everyone, for sure. Have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow or next Members Monday. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much, Miss Moonlight and Eliza and Moonbeam. Cameron. I don't think Cameron's here anymore, but you know, right? I wish, you know, I just want to do other things and not clean the house. That's my issue, but you know. Right? Why can't the cats do the dishes? You know, they have two hands. Just, you know, place them nicely in the dishwasher. I mean, I know I have a dishwasher, but I always feel the need to rinse the dishes before putting it in there. And Moonbeam complains all the time that I shouldn't have to wash the dishes before putting them in the dishwasher. But the dishwasher doesn't scrub, you know, like the ketchup and stuff off the plate, so. True, they would get their hair everywhere, yeah. Guess I didn't think about getting hairless cats. I got and I find I don't know about all cats, but our Siamese cat sheds so much, it's crazy. There's so much hair everywhere. I don't even know where all their hair comes from because they're not that fluffy. Be careful what we wish for. Yeah. I guess we'll just have to rely on the robots to do the dishes for us then. Good night, Eliza. I'll see you tomorrow or whenever you come back. Thank you so much for coming, Eliza. Good night, everyone. Bye. Thank you all for coming.